Hi, Copic friends. Michelle Houghton here. We have, I believe, installment number 4 of the Finding Copic color combinations. And I cannot go much further without doing something to do with Alaska fireweed. So this is the Alaska state flower to my knowledge. And this, it is just, you might have seen some photos floating around Facebook of just big fields of it, and it just glows, and it truly does do that. So this is more of a close-up shot that I had gotten a whole series on a little weekend getaway, but they are all over the mountains. They're just up the street and sometimes end up in the ditch in front of our house. They are everywhere, and it's called fireweed, and they truly just kind of glow. So I thought, what a great color to try to find in our series of finding Copic colors. So my initial gut instinct was the RV family. And so I started with the really saturated, the zeros. And what you'll find right away is those zeros almost are fluorescent. That 04, that's what this is, RV04. It truly is almost fluorescent. And although some of those tones are in there, this is too bubblegum pink is what I'd say. It actually needs either some toning down or some violets involved. So the next series I pulled out, and I've played around a little bit with this one, was the RV6s. And that is a favorite group of red violets of mine. And it's RV63, 66, and 69. And then I put something on top of the 69. So ignore that here for a second. And that was getting me a lot closer. You can see that series is much closer to this range, but I felt like it didn't have the vibrancy. So I'd gone a little bit too desaturated. So then I pulled that 04 back over, and so what I did is I worked a little bit from dark to light. So I started with the RV66, and then I added the RV04 on top of it, and then came back in with the RV63 to see if I could then tone it back down. It works, but it's still pretty vibrant, almost that glow in the dark feel. As it's drying, it actually is getting even closer, but I think I've gone one better, and I think I've got a color combo that I like even more. So let me show you what I came up with, and you can make the decision for yourself. I am going to start with the RV63, which is begonia. And I'm going to give us a nice big block of it right on the edge of my paper so you can see, we can really compare it directly to that photograph. And then I actually used an RV55. So this is called Hollyhock, and this is a brighter, it's still very close to the RV6s, just being that RV5, but it's just a touch brighter. And I think that does the trick. Next is that RV66, which is raspberry. I mean, seriously, who doesn't love those 3 color names? So without blending, we're getting right into those color tones. If I go back and I can soften those edges, RV55, RV63, and you could play around with the 5 too as well, because that would lighten up even further. But this is really right in that range. I'm pretty pleased with that. What I wanted to find is, see how we have all these wonderful ripples in those petals, that delicateness. I wanted to find a color that I could use to kind of push into some of those. And I leaned over into the violets, and I really feel like this cools that down just enough. It really is not any darker. It adds this little tiny bit of blue, that touch of blue in. And you can see that's going to hit right into those shadow areas. just perfect. And you could play around again with this with some blue violets, the BB25 probably, if you'd rather go that range. But I'm pretty content with what I found. Now, if I were going to do this full flower, we've got other things you'd have to look at. You'd have to look at the stem. This is a unique color all to itself. The stamen, all those little pieces on the flower, the buds, the leaves. But for the petals, I think my combination, and I started with the dark or the lighter this time, but I've got, and you could probably do this one in any order, RV63, and then I've got an RV55, RV66, and a V06 to cool that down at the end. And you could definitely push that further. I'm really liking this color combination. If you like the brighter version of that, if you like that even more, and actually I'm liking it more now that it's drying. While it was wet, it was like, ooh, that's hurting my eyes just a little bit. We'll show you that on the opposite side of the paper. Of course, I think nope, I have it out. Ha ha. So the difference is this RV55 is not there. Instead, we have this RV04, which when it's wet, you can see is a little mind-blowing. It's really, really bright. And then RV66. And I definitely, on this, I would come back with your RV63. See how that just takes just that edge off? I'll soften that edge first. Should have done that first. RV63 kind of washing over that. And then you could still do the V06. So RV63, RV04, there's the difference, these guys, RV66 and V06. And while it's wet, I feel like this it's not quite the match I want it, but I'm looking at it now where this card is completely dry, and it's actually, ooh, I might like that even better. So, 2 options for Alaska fireweed. Hope that's helpful. We'll keep doing these on Fridays, and I hope you're enjoying. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a happy, colorful day.